All yours.
Did you even...
Der Richtigkeit für alle. Bitte kann ich es nicht lesen, weil es hier was verdeckt ist.
Wash your hands.
Es könnte man damit angehen, die Mutter der Justiz zu sein.
Are you okay in there?
Privacy, please.
Sure.
Seriously, go away.
I'm going.
And next time, please flush.
I'll need a fresh shirt. Not until we've stopped bleeding.
What's that?
Just talking to myself.
Tumalu Queenis Nexistis Dia Vestas. Take what you need, leave what you can. Aha. Ein bisschen aufs Sofa pflanzen. Und wir klauen hier noch einen Riegel. Strongmans. Also ich kenne da eine starke Frau, die das zu schätzen wüsste. Do not leave food to rot in the fridge. It's dangerous and disgusting. Please label our food and remove before its privation. Sehr spannend.
We never say no to cold pizza, kid.
What's that?
Not talking to you. That's got teeth marks, kid.
Hello?
Talking to the pizza.
Okay, das vorletzte Stückchen. Das letzte Stückchen, was nicht mehr angebissen ist. Tja, müssen wir auf sie warten, oder?
All good?
Yes. Stop talking.
Okay, ich versuche mal zu gehen. Ich hoffe, die Quest lässt mich.
You're missing the point. UU is actually contributing to the economy.
Walking on the backs of millions of gig economy workers in stiletto heels, sure. They're lining their pockets.
And paying taxes. There's a reason they're on the board. It's not just a giant conspiracy.
It's capitalism, I get it. I'm a citizen, I know how this shit works. I've also spent a fair amount of time serving UU.
Haven't we all? And now we're doing this. See how that works?
No? Honestly, no, I see no connection. We were exploited, we got lucky, we escaped the financial death spiral. Not everyone's so lucky.
I didn't get where I am through luck. I worked hard. And if it wasn't...
You look pale. I recommend medical attention stat.
I'm fine. Probably something I ate.
I was talking about the gaping hole in your arm, but okay, sure, yeah. Happy to hear your bowels are good. Maybe get yourself patched up now.
Already on my way to get it fixed.
You know, you're not alone in this. You have a lot on your shoulders. Literally. And after what we went through last night...
Don't worry, I can handle it. I'm not your responsibility anymore.
Jesus. I'm just trying to be here for you. I can do that, you know, even if we're not sharing a bed. I'm trying to be a friend. As far as I'm aware, you don't have too many of those.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm happy you're here, Gnome. It means a lot to me. I didn't mean
It's
to.
okay. Thank you. Go get your arm patched up. You don't want to end up with a cheap plastic substitute like this idiot.
Und ich bin mit Tape.
How long before they respond?
Not long. Lottie's very diligent, but we've had some connection issues.
Nova Scotia hasn't replied yet
Mit
either.
Tape
You sent a
wird man
message
uns
to
ja
the
nicht helfen
agreement
können.
number? Might want to try the computer.
Why would the weave be quicker than satellite? You said there were connection issues.
George Orwell 1984. War ein Klassiker. Wen juckt es schon, dass das so düster ist?
Both channels have been spotty. Can't hurt to cover all options.
Okay.
Labyrinths Manifesto.
Are you feeling better?
Let's get you patched up. Pardon me.
What are you doing?
Contacting New Jerusalem. We need to know their library is still online before we leave Pacifica. So far, nothing. Luna, you're sure your line's active?
Very sure.
Anything from New Jerusalem?
Not yet. But the data rate is low. It's like communicating with the moon.
We should get started. Please take a seat.
Talk.
Let's check the damage packs. Hold still. This might hurt.
Where'd you get a dock?
Same place that's helping you across the Republic. Nova Scotia pulled some strings or paid some bribes. I don't know what we'd do without it. We get a lot of people coming across from the Republic, and some are in a bad state. I've seen kids as young as 4 or 5. Tragic stuff. The dock's a literal lifesaver. There's mostly tissue damage with some vascular trauma. Bone looks intact. Doc will get you patched up in no time.
Will my arm recover?
Should be good as new. This machine's top of the line. Puritan tech. Soon as we're done here, we need to load the bus with supplies for the libraries.
What are these supplies?
Books, magazines, political pamphlets, care packages for the libraries. Materials forbidden inside the American Republic. The librarians will be happy to see you. It's lonely, being a safe harbor in a fascist storm. Sorry about making presumptions earlier. We don't see a lot of divergence these days, and that leaves a lot of room for conspiracies to grow.
We prefer anomals.
I apologize. Anomals. I think the last one to pass through was 2-3 years ago. He was like you, could make people bend to his will with just words. What do you call it? Mesmerism? I apologize if I get the terminology wrong. I don't mean a lot of...
That's not how it works. I can make people do things, but it's not exactly subtle. It's like negging, but more brutal.
I don't know a whole lot about about anomals.
Können diese Leute per
Sorry,
Gedankenkraft
Most people have no idea
Dingen
what we can
zwingen.
do. So they fear us instead.
This might sting again.
Ow!
Wound's been cleaned and sealed. We just need to give Doc enough time to close it up properly and make it look...
What's happening?
Na, so ein
Could be a
Mist.
false alarm, could be trouble. You folks stay here. Don't go anywhere. Pax, let Doc finish up. And please, Get yourself a shirt from the break room table. You can't cross the border looking like a serial killer.
Dem kann ich nicht widersprechen und dann auch noch mein Lieblingsshirt.
Are those...
Pacificups.
Where's the car?
Dismantled and destroyed, all part of the plan. And a purity security.
If it's just the cops.
No. Look, a purity security detail. Like I said,
What do we do?
we stay calm and we stay put. We knew this might happen. If they decide to search the place, we'll be safe in the library. La Torre's designed to hide fugitives. Maybe let the crew know what's happening? Soon as the cops leave, we should be on our way.
Bibliothek ist also sowas wie ein Safe Room. So. Also sollen wir jetzt hier raus, da was da ist doch. Sind wir doch in Gefahr. Die anderen. Wie sind die anderen waren?
What's happening?
Unwelcome visitors. Where's Sai? She's still in there?
I don't know what she's up to.
Sai, everything okay?
Okay? The fucking alarm just went off. No, things are not okay. Just let me stay in here.
Yeah, that's not an option. Right now, we need to...
Staying right here. Nothing you say will change my mind.
Hey, you hungry?
Am I hungry? You're asking me if I'm hungry?
I have jerky. Strong ones.
I'm having a mental health crisis here and you're trying to feed me jerky!
Okay, I see how this might look bad, so I'll just hold on to this jerky for later.
You're the worst. I'm not talking to you.
Smooth. I guess it's time to bring out the big guns.
I guess.
Ja, die bleibt also erstmal dort. Oder wie? Ist jetzt eigentlich nicht wirklich die Zeit?
Sai?
What? What do you want from me, huh? I told you, I'm not
You're
going.
letting me down. You
What?
made a promise. We need you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm trying my best. I really am. This is exactly why I shouldn't come with you. I'm gonna keep messing up, putting everyone at risk, and I'm completely fucking useless, Pax.
Hat ja super geklappt.
Theo, we need your help.
Coming. What's going on?
Sai's not responding. We need this door open.
Are you sure that's the right solution?
She could be hurt. I may have triggered some bad emotions.
Okay.
No, she needs you.
As usual, I have to come in to pick up the pieces. Fuck it, fine. Sai, you're overreacting, darling. You're actually doing fine. Everybody's ready to leave now, so just come out.
Okay. Thanks for the verbal tranquilizer. I know what you're doing, but it feels good every time.
Just don't get too used to it.
Are we good? Are you good?
I don't know, man. It's been a rough day. Why did the alarm go off earlier?
You didn't tell her? Just a false alarm. We need help with some boxes.
Yes, this is exactly what I need right now. Some boxes to lift.
I hate that you're not joking, Sai.
Wieso sagt er nicht die Wahrheit?
Hey, is this thing? Can they hear me down? Oh, okay. Folks, Luna here. I shut off the alarm, but we need you on your way.
I have to be a unicorn.
Like now.
Aha. Einhörner, Yippie. Nuts.
Grab one of the boxes on your way up. We need the bus packed and ready.
Okay, wo sind die Kisten? Ach, hier. Ich sehe schon.
Our passports, visas, invitation letter. I think that's everything.
It'll get you safely across the Republic border, but after that...
We're on our own. Until we reach the Salt Lake Library. What if your visitors decide to revisit?
There are hundreds of farms. Are they going to investigate all of them? Once you've left, we have nothing to hide. Aside from the one patrol car 10 minutes ago, the roads look clear. The quicker you leave Pacifica, the better.
We'll be on our way across the
Ein
border.
Bandprobe.
I believe that was the final box, Pax.
Yup.
And you have the cargo?
Feuerzeug.
It's safe with
Besser
us,
hier.
with me, Theo.
Erinnerungen
We just need to... Hey!
an
Mira!
Denken.
Will you guys quit it?
Did you not want us to practice?
Check this out, Gnome.
Nice. I can't wait to play our first gig.
Do we have a name yet?
How about...
Hey, what's the golem doing on the bus?
You mean your driver?
We're supposed to have a
Der
human driver, Theo.
Dreifingerrobot ist unser.
Luna?
She won't be here until the morning.
So,
Aha.
one of us drives the bus. It's not rocket science.
You won't be allowed into the Republic.
We need someone with the license and skill set, Pax.
Ma'am, I'll be happy to serve as your driver. I want to assure you that I'm fully capable of operating this vehicle.
Don't touch me.
Hey!
What was that?
Vox washback. Pax used words on the robot, but that doesn't work.
Not on machines.
Don't
Was geht
touch
denn bei
me
Menschen?
again, Tin Can.
I
Reflex.
was only trying to...
Okay. Robot, she gave you an
Okay.
instruction.
Nur was dazu.
Look, I'm sorry. It's the robot or nothing.
It's just the driver, Pax.
The robots?
Ja, lernen wir, hätte ich gesagt, nicht dazu, Roboter sind.
It can't be that bad.
This
Don't worry
isn't.
about it. There's no problem here, Pax.
You're
It's
not.
not a problem.
Okay.
Latest intel says the 80 is cleared to the east, all the way to the Republic border. I'm sorry I have to send you on your way, but we have a whole network to protect. This is not just about you. It's about the libraries.
I don't
and
like
keeping
this.
the weave operational.
Our lives are on the line.
Without it, you're not the only ones. A lot of people are counting on you to pull this off. Just get that cargo out of Pacifica and through the Republic. You'll get help along the way. You're not alone. And when you make it to Nova Scotia, you'll get your money, and you can move on with the rest of your life. Nice shirt, by the way.
Ready to go?
Na dann. Auf geht die Reise.
Welcome on board. Please find
Zur
your seat.
Grenze. Vollständig restaurierte Tunga-Cruiser. Baujahr 1986. In der Republik vom Band gelaufen. Mobiles Hauptquartier. Unser Zuhause für die nächsten 3 Wochen. Gebaut für emissionsfreien Antrieb. Frisch lackiert.
Our luggage is on board?
All of it, ma'am.
This is pretty sweet, Theo.
Thank Luna. She's the one who arranged all of it.
Plenty of room, too. I thought we'd be cramped. This seat's mine.
Not sharing?
Plenty of room, no reason to sit on top of each other.
In that case, vintage feels. Love it.
I'm not hating this. So, what do we call her?
Cool what? The bus?
They need a name.
Bus?
You do that on purpose, don't you? Hot dog! Next stop, Nevada.
Nach Nevada also. Pacifica. Ziel 70 südlich von Rio 050.
Nova Scotia won't be happy about this, Pax.
So we let them know we're taking a different route
To
through
do that, I need access to the Weave. And that won't happen until we get to Salt Lake. We had a plan.
Your plan. And it's not like you've been forthcoming on everything, like the contents of our cargo.
Wir haben den Puritanern Daten gestohlen und auf diesem Schlüssel gespeichert. Unser Einwegticket runter von dem Kontinent. Wir dürfen das nicht verlieren, Baby. Das ist die zweitwichtigste Fracht, die wir jemals bei uns hatten. Hey, war nicht mein Job, das Ding hier zu kaufen.
I told you. I don't actually know what's in the data we hijacked from Purity. Nova Scotia's been tight-lipped about that. For good reason. The less we know, the better. Our job is simply to bring that cargo safely to Nova Scotia, without asking questions. This mission and this crew are both my responsibility. It's great that you guys are friends. That's why I recruited you. But someone has to make the tough decisions.
And that's what I'm doing, by taking a different route across the Pacifica border into the Republic.
Informing Nova Scotia about the detour is not our only problem. Given what happened this morning, the longer we stay in Pacifica, the riskier it gets. And if we don't show up for our booking in Winnemucca Tuesday night, we'll be in violation of our visa. We must get to Chicago by the 23rd.
We're not going to miss our first gig. We're still crossing the border ahead of schedule, so why not make an extra stop on our way to Nova Scotia?
Do you have a plan, or are you just winging it?
Back off!
Sorry, I must have tripped over something. What was I saying?
Nothing. Leave me be.
Fine.
Wird bleiben geschehen davon träumen.
Yo, Theo! What you up to, my man?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think he's upset, Sai.
At us? Why?
Sigh.
What did we...
Hey! Hey, everyone, listen up.
What's happening?
Speech.
I know the original plan was to cross the border east into Nevada, and from there on to Utah and the Rockies. But we'll be taking a different route north, through Liberty, Oregon. Before
Liberty?
I would actually like an explanation.
I concur.
Liberty's where my sister lives.
Your sister? Did you know she had a sister?
I did not.
Ziggy's... she's one of us. Anomale. We can't leave without her. So, we're going to Liberty to get her.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Why didn't you tell me you had a sister?
Yeah. What else have you been keeping from us?
I didn't think you'd agree to it, Theo.
If you told me it was because of family, I would have.
Hey, none of us have been home in ages. What makes you so special?
I guess picking up her sister makes this a bit different.
If we're detouring for Pax's family, why not drop in on my parents at the same time?
You know that's not the same, Sai. This is my last chance to say goodbye to Moms. We're just picking up my sister, and then we'll continue the journey. We transport the cargo across the Republic to Nova Scotia, we get our money, and then it's up to each of us to decide what's next.
Right. Plan on springing any more surprises on us?
No?
Fine. Fuck it. Let's go to Liberty. At least one of us gets to go home.
What about the plan? We're just abandoning that?
Yo, Theo. Earlier, when you came over to talk, I used vocals to make you back off.
Oh. Why?
I don't know, man. It's what I do. Instinct? I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, wir müssen irgendwas tun, den Kopf wieder freizukriegen. Wer ist mit irgendwie die Musik? Oh wei.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees.
Abhängig davon, wie gut wir das machen, desto besser wird das, was wir singen. Wenn wir alles verkacken, wird es halt krumm und schief. Das sollten wir mal ausprobieren, endlich.
We're the Dustborn, this bug is airborne. We're the new porn.
Der Song freigeschaltet. Meet und Dust. Sechs Monate zuvor, San Francisco, Pacifica.
Another day, another dollar for a weird science experiment.
It's not a science experiment, it's a linguistic test.
Dude, I have wires strapped to my head. I think this counts as weird science.
Fair point. Ready anytime.
So, you just want me to pick symbols again?
Same procedure as last time. When you see a prompt, push a button.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
How do you feel?
What are we doing here, Jacob?
We've been over this before.
Just pretend I have no clue. Like, what's the computer telling you?
I don't know yet. We'll have to run this data through the... Okay, I deserve that look. I'll tell you more once you've studied the screen and pushed one of the buttons. We talked about the proto-language before, how it helps you vocalize. I'm gaining insight into how your vocals work, how you're instinctively using the proto-language to circumvent mental barriers, effectively bypassing the ears to get to the brain.
You make it sound so intrusive.
It is intrusive. It is brutal, and that's what makes it so incredibly fascinating. What's even more fascinating is how every Anomal has access to different proto-language stems, giving them, you, different abilities. We know that's because of the broadcast, but we have no idea why it only happens to a tiny percentage of those who are exposed.
Have you ever... Do you know of any Anomal who's learned new vocals?
New vocals? You mean post-broadcast? I don't think that's possible. According to our research...
It is. When I was a kid, I had a device that let me record echoes and mess around with the recordings until it played this strange chant. And then it's how I learned to block and trigger people.
But if what you're saying is true, it would change everything. This device would be extremely valuable.
I don't have it, but I might be able to get it.
Pax, if it works the way you describe it, Nova Scotia would pay a fortune for it. I'm glad you trust me enough to tell me. And I'm happy you agreed to participate in these tests.
I came for the money and stayed for the company.
Was genau tun wir hier? Jedes Mal was anderes aus.
Pax, I was thinking after we're done here today, maybe we could go out for a drink or, are you okay? Pax? Pax!
Uh-oh. Ich glaube, das sollte nicht passieren.
I know that tree. I've seen it before in the stillness. And now I'm dreaming about it, which makes sense, I guess. It's whispering. What's it saying? We need to
Könnte auch der Baum aus Avatar sein. Mit Lebensbaum. Okay.
Okay, it's that sort of dream.
Das ist ein wenig gruselig.
There are more of you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Das konnten wir nicht gewinnen.